Have you ever opened your door in the morning and found your cat sitting proudly beside a dead mouse or a bird on the doorstep and wondered why? Maybe they dropped it right at your feet and looked almost pleased with themselves. It is one of the strangest things many cat owners experience, and for a long time people thought they understood exactly why cats do it. The surprising truth is that researchers have discovered the answer is far more complicated than most of us imagined. At first glance, the behavior seems easy to explain. Cats are hunters. They catch prey. Sometimes they bring that prey home, case closed. But when scientists began studying both domestic cats and their wild relatives more closely, they found clues suggesting that something deeper might be happening. To understand why, we need to step into the world of a cat. Your cat may spend most of the day stretched across a sunny windowsill or curled up on a couch, but beneath that peaceful exterior is an animal shaped by millions of years of evolution. The domestic cat is descended from wildcats that survived through skillful hunting. Their bodies still carry the tools of a predator: sharp eyesight, sensitive hearing, lightning-fast reflexes. Even the way a cat stalks a toy across the living room follows the same instincts their ancestors used in grasslands and forests long ago. That hunting instinct does not disappear simply because food arrives in a bowl every morning. Researchers have repeatedly found that well-fed cats continue to hunt. Some catch insects, others chase mice. Some target birds or lizards. Even cats with plenty to eat often spend time searching for prey. Hunger is only part of hunting. The behavior itself is deeply rooted in who they are. You may have seen this in your own home. A cat spots a moving string. Suddenly, the relaxed pet vanishes and a focused hunter appears. The body lowers, the eyes lock on. Every movement becomes deliberate. The instinct is still there, waiting beneath the surface. But this still does not explain why the prey comes back to the house. For many years, one popular idea suggested that cats were bringing gifts to their human families. It is an appealing thought. Your cat catches a mouse and decides to share their success with you. While that explanation sounds sweet, researchers have found little evidence that cats think about gifts the way humans do. Instead, many animal behavior experts point towards something even more fascinating. In the wild, mother cats often bring prey back to their kittens. At first, the prey is dead. Later, it may be injured but still alive. This allows young cats to learn hunting skills in a relatively safe environment. The mother is not sharing food out of generosity in the human sense. She is teaching. Some researchers believe that when domestic cats bring prey home, they may be expressing a behavior connected to this ancient maternal instinct. From the cat's perspective, the home is a secure base. It is where family members gather. It is where important social relationships exist. Bringing prey there may simply feel natural. Imagine a cat returning to the place they consider safest after a successful hunt. That place happens to be your house. Some experts have even suggested that cats may view their human companions as somewhat incompetent hunters. After all, they never see us catching mice. They never see us stalking birds. We appear strangely helpless by feline standards. A cat dropping prey near us could be responding to instincts that evolved long before humans and cats ever lived together. Whether they are trying to teach us or not remains difficult to prove. Animals do not explain their intentions, but the theory persists because it aligns with behaviors observed in mother cats and their kittens. The story becomes even more interesting when we look at which cats are most likely to bring prey home. Studies have found that female cats, particularly those that have raised kittens, often show this behavior more frequently than males. That pattern supports the idea that maternal instincts may play a role. Yet plenty of male cats also return with hunting trophies, suggesting that several instincts may be working together at once. Another clue comes from location. Cats do not always eat prey where they catch it. Wild cats often carry food to safer places before consuming it. Open spaces can expose them to larger predators or competitors. Moving prey to a secure location reduces risk. Even though domestic cats face fewer dangers, their instincts remain. A backyard hunter may catch a mouse and carry it back toward home because home feels protected. You can picture it happening on a quiet evening. A cat slips through the grass, a sudden pounce, a successful catch. The safest destination is not the middle of the yard. It is the familiar house where the cat sleeps every night. Researchers studying free-roaming cats have also noticed enormous differences between individuals. Some cats hunt frequently, others rarely hunt at all. Personality appears to matter. One cat may spend hours exploring fields and gardens. Another may prefer staying indoors and watching the world through a window. Just as people have different interests and talents, cats seem to have different levels of motivation when it comes to hunting. That means not every cat owner will encounter this behavior. For those who do, the experience can be unsettling. Finding a dead animal on the doorstep is rarely pleasant. Yet from the cat's perspective, the event may represent a successful outcome. The hunt worked. The prey was captured. The mission was accomplished. There is another reason this behavior fascinates scientists. It reminds us how recently cats joined human society compared with many other domestic animals. Dogs have undergone thousands of years of intense selective breeding for specific tasks and roles. Cats followed a somewhat different path. Much of their domestication involved learning to coexist with humans while retaining many of their natural behaviors. In a sense, the cat sleeping on your sofa is still remarkably close to its wild ancestors. The predator and the pet live side by side in the same animal. If you enjoy exploring mysteries like this and discovering the hidden stories behind everyday wildlife, consider subscribing to Global Wild Origins. It is always a pleasure sharing these quiet wonders of the natural world with you. The more researchers study animals, the more they discover that behaviors we once dismissed as simple often have layers of meaning. A dead mouse on the doorstep is not just a dead mouse. It is a glimpse into instincts shaped over countless generations. It is evidence of evolutionary history unfolding in a suburban yard, and perhaps that is what makes the behavior so memorable. The next time your cat appears at the door carrying something unfortunate in its mouth, you may still wish it had chosen a different way to express itself. Most people certainly do, but you might also see something else. You might see an ancient hunter returning to what it considers home. You might see instincts older than cities, older than farms, older than human civilization itself. You might see a small animal carrying traces of a wild past into your everyday life. And perhaps most surprising of all, that strange gift on the doorstep is not really about the prey at all. It is about the cat. A creature that shares our homes while still carrying the memory of another world, the same world that quietly surrounds us every day, waiting for us to notice.